we were talking and we were muted. So
It's hard to talk that way.
Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to an episode of Live for Grabs. NASA, this is episode 140.
A little disheveled right now.
We're a little out of practice. It's been a little while.
It's been a hot minute, Frank.
It's been a little while. Sorry for the delay. We're a little late today. And if our friends who've been watching all summer long, they were hedging bets on us when we would ever start. And the last several weeks we were starting on time.
Yeah, I didn't even have time for hair and makeup, Frank. Come on.
Quinn, how are you? Nice to see you. Joining us
Hi, Quinn.
in with us from Brooklyn. Ken, Rosalie, we started. Welcome to the fun.
We're starting now. That's the time.
We've missed you. It's been a few weeks. It's been a little busy around here.
It's been crazy and not crazy. So yeah, it's been a lot.
I'm excited to be back.
Yeah, I was. I'm excited. In a day that is also jammed in. So there's a lot of.
Is that so, Naz?
It is. There's a lot going on today.
Is it jammed?
It's not jelly. It's jam.
It's jammed. Oh yeah. See, we do this all day long in the office, but nobody gets to hear us. Hey, so it has been a busy few weeks. We're glad that you are back and listening and joining in with us today. So, Naz, this is the eve of the reopening of indoor dining.
It is. It's the eve.
Here in New York
Food
City.
eve, or whatever you want to call it. Restaurant eve.
We get the opportunity to have nice things again.
Yes, one step at a time, but it is a step forward. So we're definitely happy about that. And we're hoping this leads to more steps forward, which we really, really.
Yeah, so for those that are watching, of course, you know that we haven't had indoor dining for the last couple of months here in New York City. And we're subject to a curfew closing at 10 p.m. As yesterday, there was a little scurry amongst the...
There was a little scurry. And I didn't want to add into the scurry, but at the same time, you had a scurry, I had a scurry. So you talk about your scurry.
Well, my scurry is getting phone calls from fellow business owners who are being persistent that the curfew has been lifted and moved midnight. That is not the case. It's not the case. Don't come
at him.
Don't clip that. Don't come at me. I'm not saying hi, Ann, that the curfew's been lifted. But yesterday, the New York City Department of Health sent out an email to all of us, letting us know the updates on indoor dining and the restrictions and yada yada yada. Well, in this email, they also included the interim guidelines that were created back in September for the reopening of indoor dining. So when you look at this email, it's very misleading. And when you click on it, the first or second paragraph, it says dining will resume, midnight. You must close your dining rooms at midnight, reopen at 5 a.m. Nothing in that email talks about the curfew. Now, the curfew is in place by executive order, which was signed a couple months back and just kept getting renewed.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen. Hi, Vic. So at this point, if you read the email, you would think that the curfew doesn't exist.
Right.
But the executive order overrides those guidelines that were in place. So P.S., the curfew is still in place. However, I believe that there is light at the end of that tunnel. In Frank's personal opinion. One, every time he's extended the curfew, it's been for 30 days. The curfew is to be lifted, the executive order was originally extended to February 6th. Now, it's been extended to February 26th. So it's only 20 days.
Right.
So essentially, March 1st could bring some light. However, we really have to look at what just happened in the last 2 weeks also. catering halls get to reopen on March 15th at 50% capacity, up to 150 people. So one, we have to look at it this way. I'm gonna book a wedding at the Staten at Friday night at 8 o'clock.
Right.
So wedding, I'm gonna have my reception and have to be out of there by 10. I don't think that's logical.
Right.
At the same time, we've also opened, and Jennifer, you hit right on the head.
This was my
Sporting events are
Yes.
now gonna be, so we're gonna allow to have sporting events up to, I think, 10,000, whatever the number is.
Right.
And so how are we gonna subject these venues to a 10 p.m. curfew?
Right.
Now, the curfew is in place to establishments that hold a liquor license. Well, these venues,
All of them
sporting
have a
venues,
liquor
all have
license.
liquor licenses of some kind, and so do catering halls. So I think that March 1st, March 15th, whatever the date in between falls, is when that curfew will be lifted.
The thing with the arenas and stadiums is supposed to happen within the next couple of weeks before
Right.
March.
Well, that's why
So,
if that happens,
I
then it's
think they
executive
would have
order.
no, I would think it would be difficult for them to open those venues and still turn to businesses like ours and say, well, no, you have to close at 10. So I think that those things are gonna go hand in hand. And, maybe I'm looking on the sunny side, and like I said, I didn't wanna add this on to all of your conversations yesterday, but that's all I could think about.
Yeah.
Is how could this happen and they don't allow other venues that operate similarly to be open? So I think.
So you heard it here.
Is gonna be.
We've been right many times, Nancy.
And I've been wrong.
Our regular viewers, yes, we have. But for our regular viewers that have tuned into us here on Live from Rebs, you heard it here. Our prediction:
Well, is he speaking today?
King Cuomo,
King
Thursday.
Cuomo.
No, he'll speak tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. I keep
Monday,
thinking
Wednesday,
today is
Friday.
Friday. Friday in my head.
He
Yes,
will
it's
speak
tomorrow.
tomorrow. We'll see. He's not going to. Yesterday, he spoke all about the vaccines.
He's
some
not on the
good-
vaccine, which
he's
is good.
It's right. He's on the
Well, he
vaccine
did.
trip. There's been some, but I have to say, you have to read between the lines, and you can only listen to so
Right.
much. But there is some good information that is coming from
Yes.
what they're sharing.
Yeah.
Vic brings up a point that has come up, and so New York City Health and Hospitals has mentioned that the caseload has been down 20% since November. Now, region by region, that is different throughout the city.
Correct.
And
And
that's
there
why
was
we're
a
in the
spike.
position we're in.
It was down originally, and then it did spike after the holidays. So, and I mean, we all saw this coming. It was predicted, and I have plenty of friends that work in the hospital, and they definitely saw the spike after the holidays, and hopefully now it's going down, and hopefully it stays down.
And yes, Ken, we are looking at the sunny side for sure. And you're right. The fact that they can't expect us to close at 10 but allow the sporting venues to open.
Yeah.
And I will say, I was one when they allowed the Bills to play. Are they serving alcohol?
Right.
What time is this game?
Right.
If that's a night game, I'm driving up to Buffalo myself and knocking on some doors and whoa.
Right.
We're not going to allow this to happen.
Unfortunately, right. Right.
So we believe. I think we're a year, almost a year
Almost
later.
a year.
This is crazy.
And it feels like 10.
It does, and we're not out of the woods. We're not out of the woods.
We're not.
Vaccines are available, not readily. I mean, it is tough to get an appointment depending on where you're looking, but there are many resources to go check out and receive.
I have to
vaccines.
say that the speed with which that whole system was ramped up, and I did take my husband for a vaccine and my mom for a vaccine, and I was lucky enough to have one myself. And I have to say that each instance was handled wonderfully, very smooth, very organized, and a great sharing of information when you went there. Willing to answer any questions you have, and they were. I have to say, each time we were greeted with the same greeting with, "This is a special day." Like even the healthcare workers that were there, whether they were trained to say it or not, really put forward the message that this is how we're gonna get out of it. And this is, look forward to this. This is a great day. So, yeah, so, it was a good thing. It was a good thing.
Yeah, today is a great, but today is also a great day.
Today is a great day.
So we're back, and I have to say my good day was yesterday. I had the opportunity to get vaccinated. They moved restaurant workers into phase 1B, which our staff here qualifies as food and drink service. So my sister-in-law and I went yesterday to the hospital. We checked ourselves into the psych center because that's where.
How beautiful was that building?
I have to your point, the experience itself was something that I didn't know what to expect. But
right, you don't know.
it's like Fort Knox. I mean, the National Guard is involved. I would have loved to have taken a picture of the Marine sitting there.
Oh, I love that. Right.
In front of all the vaccines with his arms folded with the packages. But
yeah,
I didn't get today's a great day, but we got congratulations.
Right.
And they all were excited. I mean, it is getting old for them too because they're doing it. But Staten Island University Hospital, North Rural Health has this great online platform. We'll make the link available here for those looking for appointments. They haven't reopened it yet, so this first block was open. They're waiting for the next block of vaccines to come in. You make your appointment within 3 weeks. The only problem I have is that my arm is still sore.
Is it?
Oh God, yes.
I had like very little. It's a couple. Depending on who you get, everybody has their own little, own little tips. The girl, the nurse that gave me my shot, and the girl that I saw after, told me just move your arm around as much as you can. Just keep it moving. And then somebody said to try to rub your arm. Rub it because you want to, loosen up that and get the medication flowing, as they say.
Well, you have to say everybody feels it differently.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Thank you to Ken Soto. I received the Pfizer vaccine. Did you receive the Moderna?
I got Pfizer.
So based on the time frame you do go, it does differ. Jennifer, the second dose is what everybody is saying. The second dose seems to be knocking them on.
And some people,
tissues.
I know 2 people who had little to nothing from their second dose. So I'm not a medical expert in any way. I like to preface that, but everybody's going to have their own individual reaction. And from what I've been told, that when you have the second dose, because you already have the antibodies and your body is fighting it, you would tend to have a stronger reaction on your second dose. So it's not a bad thing to have a strong reaction, but it does. I would expect the second dose to be a little.
Yeah, a lot of people feel weak, the chills. They get a lot of those symptoms within 24 hours. It's right. The first dose, somebody we know said that she wasn't feeling well. She was
for a couple of days.
Yeah, we're hoping it was the vaccine and nothing else.
Exactly right.
It was right after. I just have the soreness in my arm. And today shoveling didn't help.
No.
Waking up, I have to say, last night I woke up. It was about 11:30. 11:30, I looked out the window and it looked really nice. It was coming down.
Yes, right, and you could still see pavement at that point.
Yeah. 4 o'clock in the morning, I woke up to the plows. This morning, getting up to shovel was fun because in the middle of my driveway in the street, which was nice and clear, had this. I should have taken a picture of it. This big block of ice that was not there. We spent so much time cleaning out the snow. Over the last storm, and I'm looking at this going, where'd this come from? So Stephanie's down the block, and she comes over, and I said, did you put this here? So I'm looking at chopping away at it, moving it. That was more work than anything
shoveling.
else.
Yeah,
it was like.
Yeah, Liz, my daughter shoveled our driveway and walkway, which Liz shoveled unsolicited. So I was so happy to see that. But yeah, she said the snow was light, and she was like, it wasn't too bad. But we have the problem is if you're in an enclosed, like our driveway is tight, there's no place to put the snow.
Right.
So when you run out of some place to put it, then But other than that,
we have a pile in front of our house that's going to be there.
That's going to be.
It's not going to go away because the sun does not shine in the front of our house.
Yes.
We're on the top of the block, and the funny part, we've got this neighbor group chat. And the neighbors across the street always complain about the snow because the plow seems to always go there.
Go on that side?
Meanwhile, this year, the snow has been on our side of the block. And none of us are really complaining. It is what it is. But they're complaining because they don't get the sun, which they all get the sun. So it's just funny to watch. We have, in front of my house, I still have a good.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
It's probably 3 feet.
Yeah.
It's melted, but I mean, the piles are pretty high. And with the warm
Everybody's
weather,
got a little entrance to the driveway, but like stone pillars, ice pillars. Yes, we have ice pillars.
Did you see that snowman? The huge snowman that's on Staten Island somebody built? The thing is, like the width of the house. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna share it for the viewers, but for those that are able to watch us.
So anyway, moving forward through this pandemic, it is good to
Shit
see.
happening around us.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's good to see that we're, I honestly feel that there's been something, something laying over us all year. And I feel like it's starting to lift, and it honestly is a good feeling. And, the more people get vaccinated, and, please continue to wear your masks and wash your hands and don't touch your face. And I think it's going to be, we're going to come out of this.
Oh,
Yeah, something's happening.
something that's locker room. I'm sorry. And the key is just because you get inoculated doesn't mean that you are in the free and clear.
Right.
So right now, Naz and I are 10% free of the China virus.
Don't call it that.
I'm being funny.
We didn't get it from China.
So 10%, right? Because they say you build immunity 2 to 3 weeks after the second
shot. Right.
So within this time, you can build immunity, but essentially it's 2 to 3 weeks after your second dose. Obviously, the Johnson & Johnson, which will be 1 dose, we'll see how that progresses. Obviously, they believe without a booster, it doesn't have effect. We don't know if we're gonna have to get vaccinated every year. We'll see. Ronnie makes a good point. He calls this the 14th month of 2020.
It almost feels like this.
2020 hasn't ended. And here, I got this. Wait, back to snow for a moment.
Go ahead.
There's the snowman.
That is big. It's very nicely
That's
done,
what she
too.
says.
Yes.
Look at
That's
that.
very nicely proportioned.
Check
too.
out that snowman.
It's not a.
The snowman is huge.
I just, right now, I don't know what to do with my garbage right now.
Oh, so my garbage didn't come. It came. It didn't come. I didn't put it out because then I can't put it on the curb. I can't put it in front of the driveway because then they don't come and then I got to move it. So, I mean, I just did bring up my garbage here to our dumpster, but not everybody has that luxury. I mean, some of us do.
Yeah, I just.
But it's difficult. What do you do?
We got a can and a half full right now, so I just don't want to leave it out there and then they don't come and then, I'll wait till they come back. I'll wait till I at least have someplace to put it.
Well, that's the problem. Because
maybe I'll make like a little fort type thing, like a little garbage igloo on the side of the street. Just dig out the top of it and put the garbage in it. That's not
a bad idea. Hey, today is also a good day today. Wagner College has now officially, as you know, has a women's bowling team, which we had Coach Joe on the show earlier in the season when they announced this team. They are bowling their first competition this week, starting today.
Long awaited for these girls too.
Oh,
they've been chomping at the bit.
So NCAA has allowed them to move forward. In their own way, today they are bowling against Mount St. Mary's here at Rabs at 1:00, right outside behind us. And you can't see the banner that's now hanging above the lanes, but it was fun to hang up a sign that says home of the Wagner College Seahawks yesterday. They'll compete today, and then they have matches tomorrow against, I believe it's now 4 teams competing. Originally 5. One of the teams has a quarantine issue.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
I knew there was talk about.
So the NAC, they were in the Northeast Conference, and they're moving forward, and it's just exciting. These girls, like you said, have been waiting all this time.
Yeah.
Our very own Jessica Fedek, she transferred schools for this program to stay here at home, and we'll have results. We'll share more. and we'll have to get the girls on the show and we'll talk a little bit more.
Definitely
The
will.
cool part about the girls, now they haven't had they started practice, they had to stop practice. They weren't allowed to continue their practices. But the girls have been active in our youth program by coming down and volunteering their time coaching, which has been pretty cool. So thank you to them, and I'm just excited to watch them bowl today. So stay tuned for more.
Yeah.
Valerie, it is cold here in New York City.
Yeah, thanks, Valerie.
Today
I think
it's
she knew
30
that.
degrees. She knows. She's being funny from
Yeah.
Ohio. Valerie, how's the weather up in Ohio? Today we got another, I'm going to call it a dusting, but we got 2 inches.
Yeah, we got 2 to 3 inches. I definitely.
Easy. And it's funny because in the front of the house we had more, and then as you got in front of the driveway, it was like dissipating, which I guess is just the way the drifts moved. But Jennifer mentions the garbage. My neighbor downstairs brought the recycling in from the curb up yesterday. Her garbage is still there. Yeah, I'm not. If it's out there, I'm leaving it there. I'm not going to bring it because my issue is I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to do the same thing.
Right.
Our neighbors, there's garbage all over the
Right,
place, which drives me nuts.
bothers me. Right, so
I don't want the critters. I mean, you don't really have them as much, but still.
They're cold. They're hibernating, buried in a.
I still see them.
Really?
Oh, yes. So the other day driving home, so on Highland, I'm pointing like you guys that are watching can see, and those that are listening, I mean, you can't see, but I'm pointing down Highland Boulevard by Staples as you're going towards Grant City, and they're doing the Bluebell Project in front of Not Just Bagels and the Lobster House.
Yes, that is a project.
And it's going to be beautiful. It looks really nice. It's open and clear. But I saw a rat.
Ratas?
He was this big.
Oh my God! How do you know it was a rat?
Oh no! I pulled up to him, and he was right next. He was actually stuck because he couldn't. He had to then go scale the wall to get across. He was a rat. It was not a possum.
Was it a possum?
No, it was ratas. As Nazareth would say. He was humongous. But again, you're digging up all that infrastructure, and so they're gonna come out.
Well, yeah.
So today's an exciting day. College bowling here at Rabs. It's been a busy couple of weeks. One of the days that we missed our show, we were holding a press conference outside on the windiest.
Oh my God! The coldest day of the year. It was the coldest and the windiest. That was incredibly cold.
So if you've driven by or been by, you'll see this. This is a photo booth. It's pink. It's got roses. It's an art installation from the Staten Island Economic Development Corp. And it was brought in. This was built by friend Steve at Sweetbrook Nursery and decorated. And so the idea is that you stop by, you take a photo, a creative photo, selfie, not a selfie, whatever you want, and you post it on social media. The cool part about this whole thing is that you have the opportunity to win a $500 gift card to Bono Jewelers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we need people to go outside.
Oh, I have
take
those,
some photos.
I have my picture staged already.
Well, then go outside.
We're gonna do.
All you have to do is you post it to the Instagram. You tag SIEDC, hashtag SIEDC Day for your chance to win. You have to make your profile public. So if you're private for the contest period, you need to make it public. But have a chance to win a $500 gift card to the jeweler. Now, it depends on who wins the gift card. Like if you win the gift card, you can go spend it. But now you're going to tell your husband, oh, now you're going to spend some more money. It really depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
Somebody's at your door.
Either that or a quadro five.
So check it out. But I have to say, it was really nice. We opened this up with a press conference. It is an art installation, community photo booth with partnership with SADC. It's probably going to stick around for quite some time. You never know what's going to happen out there. This is in
So now, are these at other locations on Staten Island?
No, this is one of a kind. There's only one. This is the only one that's been built so far. When we install the wings, so if you've seen, they also have this art installation project of the butterfly wings with the neighborhoods, and those are in multiple places. We are receiving one here at Rabs, so that'll be next month. And you'll be able to stop and take a photo. But this is a one-of-a-kind photo booth. The only one in existence right now in Staten.
All right. Well, then come on down and take a picture.
And essentially, it's essentially designed to start making, building awareness for what we're building as the Highland Boulevard Merchants Association. So we're building a business improvement district here in this region, in this area, for the local businesses here. So come by, take a photo. You have through Sunday, take a creative photo for a chance to win and post. Any questions? Read the sign. Come in. Ask away. Huh.
That was a lot, Frank. You got it all out there.
We hosted. Yes.
It's been so busy, Frank.
This past weekend, the Valentine's No Tap tournament started, which is an annual tradition that goes back to before we've been here.
I have standings back to 2004,
I know,
think,
but it goes before.
and it goes way before that.
On our website, I think we actually have back to 2000. But I know in the folder, even back to 95, I think you have.
Yeah, there's a couple in there, because there were a lot of years where for whatever reason, I just didn't keep it, or it got thrown out, yeah.
Mike Cannington, you got snow up there? You think you're funny? I'm gonna ship it to you down to Florida, Mike. I'm gonna ship the snow.
Yeah. You know what
I'm gonna
that's
ship my
like?
pants.
You know what that feels like?
Snow.
Yeah, I'm gonna ship my pants. So, you know what that feels like? Like, the next time I get hit with, and I'm not wishing anything bad on anybody, but if they have some inclement weather, that, we could toss out a little things down there, I know he means it well, but.
We could use some Florida sunshine to help melt the snow, but there is more snow on its way.
Absolutely, it's not done.
And we've lost three days of business essentially, because you close, you can't stay open. Who's gonna bowl?
Right, and getting staff to come in is not always.
So anyway, so the Valentine's No Tap tournament started this past Saturday, continues this weekend.
Yes.
But the first day, Naz, was awesome.
That was, I want to say record breaking, but there was a lot.
It wasn't record breaking.
Wasn't
It
record
felt that
breaking.
way.
Well, right, because we're only using every other. But there were a lot of people here. It was
You had 60 plus teams in the first day.
It was
between the two
great.
spots.
It was a great turnout. We were very, very happy to see everybody.
So now we have Ohio, Florida, state of Washington, and I'm going to call Scott Canada, because he might as well live in Canada, up in the northern country of New York, watching today. Well, hi Reggie, hi Scott. So the tournament continues this weekend. Guaranteed first place prize of $1,200 minimum, depending on entries.
On
If you look
entries.
back, we've given away a little bit more than that. The cool part is that, I don't know how many years ago, but you guys started the love doubles pot. So for $2 it's really $4 an entry, but $2 a person have a shot. The ladies go ask all the men, hey, come partner with me. So you basically have another partner in the tournament on the side.
And then the men can bowl with as many women as they want. Just go and put your name on their sheet.
You gave away $1,400 in 2 spots.
On a $4 entry fee. That's crazy. It's crazy.
So not only look forward to bowling getting a strike for 8 or 9, you can bowl with anybody in the squad for additional cash, and then shot at the top prize.
Yeah.
Jessica just walked by and she apologized. She said sorry for walking by. Why would anybody? I mean,
This is what we want. We want this.
And she's preparing for bowling.
They
She's
are
got the music
preparing.
in the ear. She's ready to go. She's getting in there. So you can pre-register for squads this weekend on our website,
Yes.
bowlatrabs.com.
We tried to get Jen a partner, but the problem is Jen is high, average. I mean,
Cousin Lois, hi Cousin Lois.
like,
Jennifer, we have to work out a partner for her.
Yeah.
What's Jennifer's average?
she's 92, maybe. We did have one bowler that was here, but she was
She
too
can't
high
bowl with her
to fit.
husband. Her husband's too high too.
They're too
They don't
high
fit.
together.
You don't want to bowl with your husband anyway. All right, we'll have to get Jennifer a partner.
Yeah.
We do have a little list. I mean, there are some folks that have shown interest, but they don't fit with her. But we'll work it out. I'm bowling Saturday. I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. I for the first 97, I was close. For the first time in I don't know, in at least as long as you guys have been here, I have not bowled.
It's hard to run the tournament and bowl. I mean,
Yeah.
even when I was doing it as bowling as a junior, I mean, it's tough.
Right.
I'm now going to have to share this. So Mike Cannington sends a meme. This could be the meme of the day just because you're a jerk. February in Florida, the struggle is real. Yeah. You ready for this weather forecast?
So unnecessary.
So unnecessary, but I'm going to share it anyway because it is funny. February in Florida, the struggle is real. Not so much here in New York, but thanks, Mike. Thanks, we love you too. Thank God for wine.
You know what is, you were talking about how 2 weeks after you have your vaccine, or 2 or 3 weeks after that, I'm already planning my short vacation.
When are you going? When is your second vaccine?
The 26th, February 26th.
I mean, because we have to figure it out. You will do fit with your husband. So on Sunday, we both need to shoot 900 to win.
No, that's not the top
actually,
score.
No, the top score isn't that high.
It's the same, almost the same as last year. That one.
A few years ago, we had an 1800 top score.
Yeah,
that was tough.
we did.
That's definitely one of those. I'm not going to pull. I'll give you a reason not to pull.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But we're not there. The scores are decent. I mean, the placing scores aren't that high to get in the money. So, looking forward to that. Today, we're also going to spend time. We're going to spin the wheel. We're a little delayed. We got backed up, but in November we hosted the Thanksgiving No Tap Adult Child Leftovers Tournament, and for each squad we give away prizes, including $500 in scholarships, $250 scholarships. So we're going to spin the wheel a bunch of times today to announce those winners of some gift cards and the scholarship funds, which is pretty cool. And then we're going to have to spin a wheel next week.
For the first squad of the first day of the No Tap, to see who wins the bowling ball that is donated by Country Pro Shop.
So if you're bowled in any of the squads on Saturday, you're eligible for the bowling ball, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We have people asking.
Yeah.
The first squad, when are you going to pick the winner?
Yeah.
After the day is over,
right.
we have to just. It's the day special. Everybody that bowls today gets the opportunity to win. Quick commercial break. You're watching us here on Facebook or on YouTube, but you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Go back, and SoundCloud. Go back, watch some old episodes, listen to old episodes. We do definitely sound and look different when you're just listening to us and not watching.
Do we say?
It is definitely different. The dynamic is so different.
There's the joke about that skit on Saturday Night Live, and I will never remember the two girls that are in it, where they do like a podcast thing. I think it's just on the radio, and it was the one that Alec Baldwin was in.
But they use their love voice.
And they
use their love voice.
They talked about sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls. Thanks for listening. Yep. Yeah. We don't have that.
Okay, as long as we don't sound like that.
It sounds the same. It's just a different experience.
Yeah, well, it definitely is.
So if you haven't liked us here, like and share our streams and go check us out. And we are very visual. I mean, we have the bowling alley behind us.
Yeah.
Come on.
Not everybody's got them.
No. And bingo returned last Friday, and now it's back tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, the North Shore Rotary Club hosts virtual bingo night. This studio, we've now got kicked out of all of our studios.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
We started bingo on the Live from Rab set on the lanes. We moved to the bar, and now the bar opens tomorrow. So
we're probably going to get kicked out of here too.
Well, we can't get kicked out of here until we're past 25% capacity. We're still at 25% capacity.
That's right.
So with 25% in capacity, we can only have 12 people eating and drinking in this room. I mean, we can't really do much. So this might be the studio. I don't even know. I haven't thought about it. I don't know if I want that behind us or bingo. We'll figure it out. But tomorrow night, join us.
Turn it around.
sinorthshorerotary.org/bingo. You can win local restaurant gift cards, Visa cards,
it's a lot of fun.
Cards, scratch offs,
and some very, very corny jokes. So if you
not even mine, not even the viewers, the people playing at home share their corny jokes.
And Chrissy has quite her share of.
I mean, I do too,
but it is a lot. It's a lot of fun.
It's turned into the comedy hour. Hours.
It is.
We got 5 games in last week.
It was good. It was fun. It was a lot.
So
of fun.
$10 a card. Play from anywhere.
In one game.
Right?
Ray won twice.
The first game, yeah. Ray won twice.
I always like when he says I have bingo. I'm always like, baby, you sure? Because he doesn't play bingo. I mean, he plays bingo with this, but he's not a bingo player. So I'm like, all right. So I always tell his card number, and I'm like,
No. Ray has Ray's
he's gone. You have to see his bingo card. Circles
We talked about this. It's like
perfectly.
perfect.
Oh yeah, he doesn't mess
And
around.
he's texting me as we go.
Yeah. He's professional.
Jennifer, yes, we can have pizza before bowling tomorrow night.
Yep.
It's so
Inside.
inside. I don't have to tell you, you have to go outside. I have to say, that is the most disturbing thing I have to tell people. Can I have a beer? Hey, I'd love to serve you a beer. I don't have tap beer at the moment. We will tomorrow. But we turned off the tap system. I can give you a bottle of beer. You're going to have to go outside. We're going to go outside. And I have to say, we have some dedicated bowlers.
Oh yeah, and some dedicated drinkers.
Dedicated drinkers. Steve DiMaria gets the shout out. I think the most. I don't have a picture. I might have to stage one because now he sits and now with the snow, he puts his beer in the snow.
Well, I mean, really.
I mean, you're supposed to be sitting down outside eating and drinking, but I mean, I can't make you go sit at the table. So we make it work. Puts his beer in the snow.
That's Steve.
You don't have to eat in the car. Which reminds me, quick. So we shared a video. I'm not going to play it now.
Oh.
We shared a video.
Of the seagulls?
The seagulls.
Yeah.
So, what day was that? And then, right before the last snow. It was Sunday, Super Bowl
It
Sunday.
was right after this last snow.
No, it was the morning of the
Right.
snow. No, Sunday snow. Super Bowl Sunday snow.
Oh, but I thought it was
that morning.
after. Oh, okay.
So Sunday morning, Freddie, who
He
cleans outside, he cleans and handles all of our plowing needs. He was really disturbed. He calls and he showed up at he was here early, then he salted and cleaned, and he came back to check on the lot, and there's garbage everywhere, Burger King bags. And this is way before we opened, like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Right. It was 7:30, 8 o'clock because we were here in the parking lot.
Right. So he's like, WTF, who is eating in the parking lot and making a mess?
In the morning.
In the morning. No, I thought maybe somebody from the family came in early, but that's too early.
It's way early.
So now I have to go to the camera and check it out. Sure enough, I'm watching. Oh, I see this big seagull fly right to the dumpster, picks up the bag, takes the bag, and drops it, and he's going at it. Now, the video that we shared here, you can go back to scroll on the Facebook page, you'll see it. We added some music to it, and just had some fun with it. That's just a snippet of it. This is a 10-minute ordeal, and it's more than one bag. There were like 5 at the end of
And
this.
then it was multiple
like
birds.
Multiple birds, 5 bags. It was insane. He was so mad. So first I sent him the clip, and I said,
I don't know how to tell you this.
I think I said Sunday morning breakfast or whatever it was. But he was so excited that the lot was clean, it was clear, it was salted, ready for the day, and boom. And he had to do it. Damn birds. But check it out. Funny little video we posted.
I like the touch of the music.
Yeah.
I did a nice little touch.
I had to find the right music for that.
It was good. You did a good job.
It was almost like I was almost gonna get the Finding Nemo birds sounds and throw them in there.
Mine.
Oh,
That's great.
one of my favorite Disney Pixar films.
I have to say, how do you say that?
That's not Pixar.
There was a guy, I think it is. There's a guy on TikTok that breaks down Disney movies. Actually, he breaks down a lot of different movies.
Well, he does the Easter eggs too.
But he broke down that Finding Nemo. I mean, this person's got a lot of time on his hands. He was talking from the beginning about how the eggs got killed and that it must have been the mother that did it.
Oh, he goes that deep.
Oh, yeah, right. Because he goes into why the predator fish wouldn't have eaten the eggs. But that particular fish, when it feels like her children are in danger, will eat them to save them from the predator. Yeah, so it was a little disturbing. So I won't be watching him anymore because I just like Nemo.
You're gonna have to share. You did share one of them. That wasn't one of them. I don't think you shared that one with me.
I thought I did, but maybe I did.
The other exciting thing, we did a giveaway here live on the show, and we had our friends Gary Holsenberg and Blair Blumenscheid from Storm. We gave away a bowling ball, and congratulations to Tony Everts. He picked up his ball, he got his prize. We have another giveaway that we're gonna do, and we haven't figured out exactly how we're gonna do this, but this is pretty cool. So Naz and I have now been collecting Funko Pops, and most of the ones that we have been gifts. And this latest addition to the Funko Pop collection are the Golden Girls, Sophia, Rose, Dorothy, and Blanche. And you can't really see, but if you look closely, they are bowling. This is from the first season, episode 7, and I only know that because we posted it the other day, where they had this bowling competition. And it was Rose and Sophia and Blanche and Dorothy bowling against each other. We have another set. So Naz and I each have a set, our own collection. But we're gonna give away a set or two, maybe two, to someone. So be on the lookout on our Facebook page. We're gonna give these away. The crazy part, these were just released. We bought them pre-order, and Rose is already sold out.
Wow, she's popular.
Well, she's the only one still alive.
Popular.
She's the only one still alive, but hers is sold out. So it'll be interesting to see how the value is going to go up pretty quickly on these. So check it out. Be on the lookout for the giveaway.
Maybe I should take
Golden
mine
Girls
home.
Bowling Funko Pop. You don't want anybody to steal it. I don't know. I figure it out. It's going to be a live from Rabs giveaway of some kind. Trivia.
Maybe we could do a trivia thing.
Maybe a trivia thing. We'll see. Be on the lookout. Everybody will have the opportunity to win. And they're going to be worth money one day.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right now, they're worth like $8.
Hey.
And Rose is sold out.
But
Rose is sold out. There's no value on that one yet because obviously we don't know how many they made.
Right.
But they were for pre-sale. They were available. This is an addicting collection.
And you know what? I can't even go and look at the.
No,
because now that I've seen it, I'm like, oh my. Yeah, I have to stop.
So now on the Funko app, you can actually track your collection and what they're worth.
Of course.
I have one that's worth over a couple $100, and I was like,
oh, really?
Like, what do I do now? But I don't want to.
He goes home.
I like it.
No, he goes home. You put him in the plastic box.
But then
that's what collectors do.
But then I have another one. But then at home it doesn't get appreciated. Like people come and.
So you can rotate them.
I have one of the original Funkos. Betty White is a treasure, and that is why Rose is sold out. She's a living treasure. I have one of the original Funko. Before Funko became what they were these tall, skinny things. Yeah. I have Wolfgang, the bowling one, but it's not in its package. But he's worth a few bucks too. So who knows? People see bowling and they say Frankie has to have this.
Right.
And now I have people bringing me Funko Pops.
Wow.
We're gonna have to build like a shelf up on the top.
We should.
We're gonna have to build a shelf like on the top of it.
Yeah, over our desks.
Something, because we need more places to
that's not a bad idea.
Dust.
Yeah. Well, they're easy to dust if they were straight across the top. Because at home in our den, that's where I have the Mets bobbleheads that they were giving out. I have like a little shelf. They're so nice up there, but they're in the box. It's hard to appreciate. The Funkos I like because they have the window box so you can see them. But
the bobbleheads don't have.
They're just in the orange and blue box, but they're up there and it's okay.
So I'm scrolling through because I thought I had another picture to share and I don't. So we're almost. Yeah, this is almost a year into this journey of Live from Rabs. This is episode 140. We're going to be hitting season 2 in a few weeks. Season 2.
That's crazy. You think we're going to get renewed? Somebody can pick us up?
We better get renewed and we better get picked up. Man, that's crazy. And we've done so many different things. We've had so many different guests. We have co-hosts. The last time you were on, you had Nelson Figueroa right here in the studio.
He was here. He left his mask here. One of his masks here. He was here.
Anyway, hey, you know what? Let's get at it. We have a theme.
We have a theme song.
Aaron.
It's the same theme song as
We have a theme song.
Maybe
we need a new one. Maybe we need words to it. So Aaron, come on, we have a theme song.
Maybe some.
Like when you hear that, you should know that that's us. That's our song.
Right. Well, when I heard the U-Haul commercial on, and I heard that song, I was like, wait a second.
I hope we didn't freak anybody out thinking that we were signing off. Oh, Aaron says, no, I don't. It's okay, Aaron. It's fine. I won't take it personal that you don't watch us from the start. You don't pay attention or listen to our rants about other people using our music. All right. Hey, quick. So we do have some business to tend to, and we want to get this done. So first,
look at the Wagner girls are doing some calisthenics. They're doing jumping jacks. Get that blood flowing, girls.
We could show that.
Is that Wagner?
Can we, here, wait, can we
Yeah,
get
you
that?
should
Should
show
we
it.
get that on camera?
I'm not sure that's Wagner. That's Amazon.
Oh, we're not gonna get it on this one. I would have to get it on the, that's Mount St. Mary's.
I was gonna say, they have Amazon. It's not Wagner, and I don't see just.
Yeah.
None of those girls look familiar.
We're gonna have to take I moved, like an idiot, I moved the camera thinking I would go out of the window view, but I mean, I have to actually pick it up and move it. Stop or you'll need to adhere to gym guidelines. That's pretty funny because they're doing exercise.
Oh, yes. Yes.
We'll give you an inside look at what's happening out there shortly. All right, so Nazareth, we have some prizes to give away to our youth bowlers that participated
Yes.
in the tournament. And so we have this wheel here.
Okay, so there are prizes for each squad separately. All the youth bowlers are entered in, and they're squad by squad. So each squad, we're giving out a $75 gift card to Country Pro Shop, a $50 gift card to Rab's Country Lanes, and a $25 gift card, or now you can use it, at Gennaro's.
I mean, you're always able to use it. You just
I
couldn't
know,
have it
but
here.
now you can actually eat inside and use it. So what one do you have up there?
I have squad one.
I think that looks like squad one. Okay, so let's draw for the $75 Country Pro Shop gift card.
I didn't touch the settings on this wheel, so I don't know what you've got, but let's check it out.
What kind of settings?
If you had it like set up to go long.
Oh, yeah, no. All right. Justin Arenas is our first winner.
Is he eligible for another prize here?
Not in this squad.
Okay, so I am going
So
to
you can
remove
remove
Justin.
it.
So congratulations, Justin. $75 what?
Gift card to Country Pro Shop.
Cool. All right.
This next spin is for a $50 gift card to Rab's Country Lanes. Brandon Handel.
And this is from squad one.
Congratulations. Yep, this is squad one. There are 6 squads.
How many prizes? How many more?
One more spin in the squad.
All right.
$25 gift card to Gennaro's.
Oh.
Beyond the Primos.
Cool.
She stuck it out.
All right. So Justin Arenas,
Brandon Handog, and Gianna Remo.
Remo, first squad winners. Congratulations. We're going to go to squad two.
Same prizes.
First one.
$75 gift card to Country Pro Shop.
Sorry, we're boring you with this thing.
Yeah. Tyler Boyle.
All right, Tyler. Congratulations to Tyler. Let's spin this wheel again. $50 gift card.
To Rab's Country Lanes. Get that practice in. Anthony De Leon. The crowd cheers you on. Next is a $25 gift card to Gennaro's. Joe Guarnero, I think he won that SD too.
Congratulations to
Tyler.
Anthony, Tyler, and Joseph. All right, squad three.
Same prizes.
Oh, this was a little squad.
Yeah. Almost everybody.
We're gonna make two kids upset here.
I'm sorry. $75 gift card to Country Pro Shop.
Don't be so quick to write that down.
Well, that's a big. If they were smaller, I wouldn't. Yeah, I would have definitely waited. Believe me, I've been on the other side of that wheel where it clicks right outside my box. $50 gift card to Rabs is Joseph Guarneri.
All right, last one for this squad.
$25 gift card to Gennaro's.
Daniel Block.
Daniel Block.
I get excited spinning this wheel. We do. And this is gearing me up for bingo tomorrow night when we spin the wheel for prizes.
Yep.
All right. So that was
Squad
Dan, Joe, and Anthony Liberty.
Yep.
Now we're up to what squad?
Squad 4.
All right. First one up. $75 gift card.
Country Pro Shop. It's a big squad. Cody Bass. It's funny, if you look at the names, you can see some of these kids both every school.
Yeah, they did.
$50 gift card to Rab's Country Lanes is Julianne Rodriguez.
All right. One more. $25 gift card. I like the confetti. The confetti just.
Oh, yeah, it does. It makes the whole spin. And Simone wins a $25 gift card to Gennaro's.
All right.
Squad 4,
In the
Squad
books.
5 coming up.
Indulge us, please.
Squad 5, a $75 gift card to Country Pro Shop.
I want to actually spin the wheel.
Right.
Oh, so
Daniel Block. So something I noticed, because we watch Wheel of Fortune. $50 gift card to Rab's Country Lanes. Did you notice that Brandon Handel? These kids, they actually hold almost every squad. We're talking about it after this spin. $25 gift card to Gennaro's. To Maya Aviles. That if you watch Wheel of Fortune, they have a thing that they hold, and it's like a tube or something, and they put it on the thing for the wheel, and that's what they use to spin it. They don't grab it with their bare hand.
Are they doing that because of COVID?
I have no idea.
That's not new.
Very
That's new.
possibly. I've never seen it before.
Well, maybe they're doing that.
Oh wait, what
Squad 6, first prize, $75 gift card.
Okay.
Right? Squad 6?
Daniel Block. Yep, Squad 6. I didn't know if it changed.
I did. Squad 6.
I'm sure it's for COVID, but it was very funny. I just noticed that.
Oh, I haven't watched it. I've been watching a little bit of Jeopardy here and
We
there.
watched Jeopardy in the wheel.
I like Ken Jennings.
Yeah, he's not.
Listen,
Paige Ingolia wins a $50 gift card to Rab's Country Lanes.
all right, last spin for the squad, $25 gift card. Maya again. Same prize.
Maya again.
All right, so what do we got? Daniel, Paige, and Maya, squad 6 winners.
That's it. All right. Now the big spin
Wait,
for our.
No, aren't there 7 squads?
No,
Oh,
fine.
we did 6. We did 6.
We
We're
did
good?
6.
Okay.
Yeah. We did 6.
Oh, all right. So this is for 2. We have 2 $250 scholarships. Ready? First one.
Yep. Every bowler who bowled has an entry into the drawing. Brandon Handel is our first winner.
$250 scholarship. And we're going to spin this wheel again
Yep.
for another one. The turkey is a little dizzy.
And Maya Aviles.
Hey, Naz, I think we should do one more.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do one more. So we're going to wait 3 $250 scholarships this year.
All right. I'm going to
How
add
about it? I just like spinning the wheel. So for the third,
Oh, Jacqueline, one of our new youth league bowlers, bowled with me a couple years ago for Villa, just came back to bowling, and yeah, that's very nice. I think she's a senior in college, in high school. Yeah, wouldn't that be funny? That'd be a problem. And I think I'm sure she could use that money.
how cool is that?
Congratulations to all our winners. Congratulations.
And they got all cheers from the wheel.
Yes, the crowd.
The crowd went wild.
They had the crowd adoration.
What's going on?
They're just they're in a little group there, just hanging out.
We're going to share some photos here on our social media channel so you can get a little inside scoop of what's happening out there today. But today is day one for Wagner College women's bowling.
See, Ronnie's, he feels like my sleep number.
Sleep number.
Yes, they did steal our music.
Sleep number stole our music too. Wagner College women's bowling team out on the lanes today with a match against Mount St. Mary's.
And I hope they are as loud as every college tournament I've ever been to.
They probably will be.
That's what I'm hoping.
Tomorrow, 4 teams competing on the lanes. Tomorrow's a longer event.
Right.
So exciting stuff for these young ladies. Staten Island finally has a NCAA women's bowling team.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. Now, St. John's University has had a bowling team for a long time. A little change in COVID put a little wrench in that. So a little change in their program currently. So we'll see where that goes moving forward. So college bowling happening here at Raj this weekend. Valentine's no tap.
So, Frank, like we said, there's a lot going on.
Bingo tomorrow. Next week. Is next week the 20th? What's today? Yeah. Next weekend starts the Staten Island USBC Championship tournaments, the men's and women's. The women's is over 70 years young. Competition open to all Staten Island USBC members. You can register online, siusbc.org, or stop and fill out an application. Team, doubles, and singles events, all with your friends. That's a fun time.
It really is fun. And if you want to bowl but don't have anybody to bowl with, reach out and let me know, and we can pair you up with somebody.
Indoor dining resumes tomorrow.
We're moving forward.
It's almost like you want to take a ribbon and cut it tomorrow.
Things are moving forward. No, you know what I'll cut the ribbon for?
The curfew.
One ribbon for the curfew. How long do you think?
Jennifer needs a team.
Okay. All right, Jen. Jen, you and I will put a team together. Me and Jen. That's it.
Start.
We need 2 more. I got one person in mind. So I love bringing new people into this tournament, and I always, I have my team that I bowl with on Tuesday, so we always bowl. But then I always try to grab somebody else who normally doesn't bowl, just to kind of give them, next year, put your own team in.
I went to bowling on Wednesday morning last year.
I know, it's so weird. And then you always get, somebody needs somebody and they grab you. That happened to me too one year.
Which is fine. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. So the squads are Friday morning, Saturday and Sunday afternoons. Singles and doubles are combined events. You bowl 6 games. You do not have to bowl them in the same day, which is a little confusing.
Oh, don't leave it.
In the house.
In the house.
Is he picking up money?
I have no idea.
The Super Bowl. We didn't even talk about the Super Bowl. Uneventful.
I'm just going to say one thing. It was really very hard to watch Mahomes running constantly in the wrong direction. But, listen, nobody can deny his athletic ability, and he's a young guy. And
he's got plenty of time.
His team got kind of run right over. And listen, he's going to have a lot more Super Bowls. But believe me, Brady had a couple stinkers himself in his Super Bowl.
But you can't get to 7 wins without having
it's his second Super Bowl. So, and he's I feel like he's a baby.
Yeah.
So anyway, yes, I thought the Super Bowl. It was a game. It was a football game. I like watching competition. I like seeing how people deal with it. And listen, obviously, there's no denying Tom Brady is probably the greatest quarterback of all time. I mean, he is. And
he's back. He's not retiring.
I knew he wasn't gonna. He's not gonna retire.
He's got it. You know what? He is exciting to watch, whether you like him or not. And many people, it is polarizing.
He's very disciplined. I mean, what could you hate about him? That maybe you feel
jealous.
He's a little full of himself. Well, listen,
they all are.
He's freaking great. I mean, the guy works at his game. So, kudos to him.
Yeah, and then
I don't want to take that away from
the
anybody.
game itself was a little uneventful, but it was fun. We had a streaker.
Oh, that was.
We did have some good commercials.
We had some good commercials. Now one of the commercials is pulled off the air because somebody had a little.
Too much
Indiscretion.
drinking.
Meanwhile, did you see the clip of Tom Brady
Partying it up.
partying and throwing the trophy to the next boat behind him? And then, well,
A little much.
he's human, so he's gonna have human moments. The best part of that
Whether
clip,
that was a real trophy or not, that's the question.
the best clip of
Is
the
it like a
party
fake one? What is it?
is his daughter. You can hear her in the background yelling, "Dad, no!" Like she was yelling at him. So I just thought it was funny. Listen,
Yeah, Brucey had a bad week.
he's the greatest of all time, and he had a human moment. Oh yeah, he got busted for DWI.
Well, you never know. Now that they're backtracking on that story a little bit too this morning.
Oh, about how much he
When
had
they,
to
when they
drink?
pulled him over.
Well, they're saying that that's what Jen is saying,
0.02.
0.02.
But listen, laws are different everywhere. Who knows what the
Yeah.
story is?
Yeah, he was on the federal property, right? He was on Gateway. Yeah.
That's right. My favorite commercial probably is the Tide commercial. The George Costanza sweat.
Oh yes, that was a good one.
As dumb as it was.
It
that
was-
probably
it was
one.
fun.
I even text you about it.
Yes, he did,
And
and I was
all I
laughing.
could
was
hear
sitting there
was,
going, "What?"
believe it or not, George isn't at home. But what the most exciting thing about the Super Bowl? Baseball season now can officially begin.
It has already begun in my heart.
I don't want to get too excited, but the Mets look really good.
It's going to be very interesting.
We're excited. Think we're going to be allowed to have fans in the stadiums. So
Just in time. Just in time. I'm glad I held on to those tickets. I didn't give them up.
and we're not talking about the NBA because they're having a rough week. They're having a rough week this week.
Yeah, and that's a thing. That's I think if he, this one is too funny. Because Mark Cuban decided that he's not going to play the national anthem, and
Yeah, we're not going there.
Yeah.
So Rob,
that's his.
baseball talk. We gotta go. We gotta go back to work.
You know what?
But-
We'll reach out to Nelson and
Go back
see
to-
if we can.
We had an episode a couple weeks ago with Nelson Figueroa and Joe Cal. You guys, I wasn't here. That was the first show I missed completely. I got to watch. I was even going to pop in and didn't really have a window. So you guys talked a lot of baseballs. And Rob, I know you were engaged there too. But yeah, we have lots of baseball to cover because the season's just going to be starting. We'll see how it goes. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. We've been saying this since the beginning. If you have the opportunity to get vaccinated, talk to your doctor. Some people may say, "Hey, I'm waiting."
Yeah,
Fine.
and that's
We'll be in a good position for as many people and have the opportunity to go do what you can do for yourself. In the meantime, continue
mask.
wear your mask,
Wash
touch
your hands.
face, wash your hands, and even the only thing that they're saying about the vaccine at this point, we should, no matter what, wear your masks, socially distance, physical and social distance. You won't. CDC now says you wouldn't. Anybody that has the vaccine in full doesn't have to quarantine for the quarantine period
right,
after
yes.
being exposed.
correct.
So that's the
That was
only
right.
thing at this point that we can say for sure. Okay, we can't have people walking around with no masks and I got my vaccine. How do I know?
Yeah, no.
And for
Plus, we don't know. I honestly don't think we know enough about the potential to spread COVID once you've been vaccinated.
no,
I just think we just need to be patient. We're taking a step forward. Things are starting to come back. Let's pump the brakes, as they say,
pump it up.
and let's move forward.
And one of the reasons that drove my decision were because I do believe, in my opinion, you heard it here first. I do believe there is going to be a requirement of vaccination for travel
Me too.
in some period of time.
Yep.
So that to me, for someone that does travel, and not really for leisure, I feel like that was something that
Yeah.
put me in ahead. But we don't know. They might not. I believe that might happen.
I would just, I just feel more comfortable traveling if I know.
Traveling, I mean, I did travel not so long ago and I felt comfortable. I mean, it's all about how you prepare yourself and how you get into that environment. And that's a whole nother conversation. Anyway, busy day ahead, busy weekend. I'm sure we'll see many of you here on the lanes with us.
I hope so.
Tune in. We will be back next week, right?
Yep.
Week, next Thursday, we'll be back. Pam Silvestri will be joining us.
Oh.
So we're back to Thursdays with.
Did you say Pam?
I said Pam.
Pam.
Back to Food Talk with Pam on Thursday. Some inside scoop on what's happening now that indoor dining will be open for almost a week. We'll have some conversations. The restaurant owners are chomping at the bit. There's a meeting today in Brooklyn on restaurant owners trying to lobby for 50% and the curfew. They're not going to get both right away.
Right.
We do believe the curfew at least is around the corner.
Yeah.
We might just have to wait that out. So until then, we'll see. But tune in next week.
Fingers crossed.
Naz and I will be back in the studio. Pam Silvestri, Food Talk, and anything else in between. We'll have new champions for our Valentine's tournament. We'll be gearing up for the men's and women's championship tournament.
Yeah, it's a busy time.
Winners after today and tomorrow's college event. So we're looking forward to all the things happening. There's a little more normalcy here. It's happening.
It feels like it.
It's happening.
I would be happy when the curfew was gone.
Yeah, won't we all? Well, in the meantime, hey Naz.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.